All right, for this Monday motivation, I just wanted to take a moment to um, remind everyone that the everything about the human experience is impermanent. And I think that there's an aspect of that that may feel maybe scary when you think about it at first, like you never know what's going to change. Sometimes I get caught up in the fact that the unknown may bring with it, disappointment or frustrations. But there's a positive side to that, which is that there's always an opportunity to improve, to grow, to learn, and for things to get better. And this really came up in a conversation I was having yesterday evening with this two scientists who run a podcast called Wellness for the Rest of Us. Of course, I'll let you know when that's available. But um, just how, I was trying to sum up what is the message, that I would have for people who read my book. And it's really that I'm continuously amazed at how much learning is possible in our own bodies and how much progress you can make um, even after you've gone through many difficult situations. And, you hear these stories of people who take up weightlifting in the 70s, like Joan McDonald, who's been featured recently in, I think, Women's Health magazine, who took up lifting weights in her 70s and is now doing like figure competitions. Um, but also just, studies I've read of where they introduced deadlifting for folks who were, residence-based um, seniors who were then, found that they had reduced pain and greater movement confidence. And, you think of what that movement is and how intimidating that must be to someone who hasn't been acclimated to doing that kind of movement. And what's amazing about the human experience is not only that our bodies, you know, just biologically, when our muscles are loaded, they will they will adapt. I mean, unless you have a condition that makes the adaptation, difficult or slowed, and that's always possible. But for the most part, the majority of us will experience some degree of adaptation, which spells out strength and increased muscle tone, as long as we continue to tax our muscles, well into our old age. And I think that that is a happy story. But the other thing that's really amazing is that no matter what you do with your body, you can always learn and grow and have new patterns in your mind. And I think that that has been the aspect of coming into my 40s that I've learned to appreciate so much more because I'm not at all the person that I was as a young person, and I don't regret that change at all. And I when I get excited about my future, I get excited thinking about all the new things I'm going to learn and all the new possibilities for who I could become as I grow and mature and learn continuously. And it can be frustrating when we have patterns of negative thoughts or patterns of self doubt and negativity that we have a hard time shaking. But every day is an opportunity for incremental, and it's about the incremental change, right? It's not about whether or not you did that really big hard thing out of nowhere, but did you take the 5 minutes for yourself? Did you catch a negative thought in its tracks? Did you redirect it into a place of safety? And you do that enough times with repetition, and your whole worldview can change. And I just think that there is there's a lot of reasons to be frustrated and disappointed with the human experience at the moment, but I think we can choose to be optimistic about what is possible um, when we allow ourselves to be open to change. So yeah, growth and what that means for the end of the year is up to you. So I hope that you enjoyed this Monday motivation, and I'll talk to you soon.